it's your realtor Juanita, and I have got my lender Mike Brooks with Synergy One Lending, and today we're talking about other options besides reducing the sales price to get that monthly payment down.
That's right.
Isn't that right?
It is right.
Did I hear it right?
You did hear it right.
I don't have to reduce the sales price.
You don't have to.
And my buyers can still get a lower payment.
And your buyers can get a lower payment.
I will say no more. I will let Mike take it from here.
Yeah.
Let me step out of the way.
All right. So what we're looking at here is what we call a seller buy down. This used to be used a ways back when rates were quite a bit higher, but it can still be used today. We saw rates starting to go up earlier this year.
Yeah.
It kind of leveled off a little bit, but it's still a good tool to have to look at just as another option when you're buying a house.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even when you're selling a house, it works both ways. So what we're going to show you here is what we have here is we used a sales price of $510,000, a 30-year fixed rate, 20% down, interest rate at 4.75. It's got cash to close $106,000. Got a monthly payment of $33.93. You would need approximately, in this case, we're going to say $107,000 to qualify for this loan. If you were to reduce the price, and in this case, we reduced the price down here at $11,000. And same thing, you have the same interest rate and everything. Your qualifying income is a little bit lower, so you can qualify for a little bit more house, but you're saving about $51 a month. So lowering the sales price, $11,000, and this scenario is going to save you $50 a month, okay? If instead of lowering the price, we took that $11,000 and we bought down the interest rate. So what you're essentially doing is paying discount points, or having, in this case, the seller would pay your discount points to buy down your interest rate. And you would go from 4.75 to 4.125. In this example, it's a little over 0.5%, so that's pretty significant. Cash to close is going to be about the same. But now you're saving $151, 3 times as much by buying down the interest rate versus lowering the sales price.
Nice,
Okay.
and that makes everybody happy for the seller side.
Yeah, the seller's
price
happy.
is the same
It's a good way to kind of meet in the middle with both the
Yeah.
buyer and seller. And just to show you a comparison here, this last column is price versus rate. So if you kept the same interest rate at 4.75, but you wanted the same payment at $32.42, you would have to drop the price $36,000 to get that same payment. So instead of dropping the price $36,000, you can pay $11,000 to buy down the interest rate, and you get the same monthly payment. That will help buyers if they're in a situation where, maybe they're looking at $250,000 houses, and hey, that's our max. We can't go any higher because we don't want our payment at this amount.
Right.
Well, now you can maybe go look at $260,000, $270,000 houses and negotiate to have the seller buy down your interest rate, so you would still have the same monthly payment, but now you've opened up a bigger pool of houses to look at.
That is awesome. And let me ask you, Mike, so when the rate is bought down like this, how long does that buy down last?
That's for the life of the loan.
Life of the loan.
In this case, it's 30-year fixed rate. So your rate, as long as you're there, is at 4.125.
That is excellent. And again, it can be a win-win for everybody all the way around.
Right.
For my sellers, instead of us taking these drastic price reductions, there's a way we can help the buyer and keep the price
Keeps the house
same.
values up.
Yeah, keeps
in
the house
neighborhood.
values up. I really like that.
Yeah.
And then again, on the buying end, we can possibly get more house if we can work with the seller in this manner to keep the payment down, but a higher sales price.
Exactly.
I like it. And
So-
that is a seller buy down. Now again, we only touch the tip of the iceberg with these videos. So I'm sure, like with everything else, there are a ton of other options that are lots of other scenarios that can be worked, but you'll only be able to find those out by giving Mike a call.
That's right.
So you call him first, he'll get you all qualified, and then you call me and we go house shopping.
That's right.
So until the next time, we will see you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.